Episode of Sports Talks. Got a very interesting question that's quite prevalent to a lot of people. If you follow Facebook and people asking you for charitable donations to run marathons and perform Tough Mudders and all other fitness pursuits in a bid to better themselves from a performance angle, but also raise money for charity. I think it's a great thing. Something that I will be doing one day, but not just yet. So, the question is, training for a 10K, who is a rugby player, and wants to know, are they compromising their muscle mass from training for this competition? And the competition exercise being a 10K run. So, put a question back on you. Are you doing anything to maintain your muscle mass whilst training for this 10K? Are you training for this 10K like a middle distance, long distance runner, or are you training this 10K as a rugby player preparing to run 10K? So that's where the difference lies. If I were to tell you that some highest distances covered in professional rugby union can be close to 8,500 meters per game, do you think it's possible to maintain muscle mass and compete in a 10K run? The answer is yes, but you need to be careful how you plan it. Lots of online programs advocate that you run and run and run to prepare for a 10K. Yes, you do need to perform the competition exercise as much as possible, i.e. running, but you need to be strategic in the way that you do it. Progressive overload for programs, such for long distance, only work to a certain point because then you will stagnate. And also, what you will be doing is just hammering away at the musculature and the support structures, which will lead to chronic overuse injuries. How many people out there have trained for a marathon and got tendinitis, have got bad backs, have got sore groins, have even got trained themselves to a point that they can't actually compete in the event? It's sad to say, but it actually does happen quite frequently. So what you need to start considering is that, are you ticking your boxes that you need to? So are you getting enough of the energy system development that you need to partake in the activity? Is this ramped appropriately, and are you hitting it in enough modalities, such as tempo running, threshold running, long duration, eccentric cardiac hypertrophy? The list goes on. But also, are you maintaining structural joint integrity? Are you developing strength? Because if you were to look at a lot of long distance runners, middle distance runners in the gym setting, they'll be strong. They will be training sub 5 reps in cycles throughout the season. They will be developing their maximum strength. Why is this important? Because it helps with what's known as your anaerobic speed reserve. And that is the kick that you see people and their ability to possess it, regardless of what pharmaceutical prescription they are on. Hey, Salazar. So, if that answers your question in a broad sense, yes, you should be able to maintain it if you do it properly. How do you do it properly? Get proper advice, have a structured training program, and follow it appropriately. And please, please do not injure yourself before you get back on the paddock and start cracking skulls. So, hope that answers your question. Any more like it, send them my way. I will do my best to get them out to you as soon as possible. Like, share, comment if you appreciate this. Everyone loves to feel loved. Thanks again.